Hey Kings Dragons, Dragon King 551, and in honor of Cobra Kai, we have about 10 days until the show airs. So I wanted to do one called The Legacy of Cobra Kai, this video is about, and I wanted to talk about legacy characters in a whole and talk about where you can't really mess up legacy characters. You have to give eventually someone a shine. Yes, I am going to talk about all of it momentarily, but I'm going to give examples hypothetically first and stuff that wasn't so hypothetical in the series of Cobra Kai and everything that happened and stuff. So, with that being said, let's go into the first show that I want to talk about, and that's Legacies. In that show, we have Hope Michelson related to one of the most powerful originals, which is the original hybrid and stuff. And you're telling me that you're making her weak and stuff. An example of this is, there's a scene in one of them where one of the monsters is the mummy, and one of her best friends, Lizzie Saltzman, and Hope get hit by the mummy's like bug magic, and Josie's the only one who's standing, and they're like, oh, she's more powerful than Hope right now. And I'm just like, okay, um, but she's the most powerful character due to the fact that she's technically an original due to her father and everything. So that's one problem. Secondly, we go into a show like Supergirl, and the same thing happens. In certain episodes, Supergirl, a bomb hits her, and she has to be fished out of the ocean, where they say a bomb like that would rattle Clark and stuff, and he'd still be okay. He wouldn't have to be fished out of the ocean. Later in the series, though, Supergirl's able to beat Superman, even though Superman was at full strength. So that makes no sense. I don't understand where you're giving them the shine and then not giving them the shine in their own show and stuff. Then we move on into um, a show hypothetically with Hannah Montana and stuff. You wouldn't, let's say Hannah Montana was to have a kid, like if they did a reboot and stuff. And then they give her like the Taylor Swift treatment or something. She's like a 15-time Grammy winner. She's acted in movies, blah blah blah, and now she has a big giant label and she's a producer and stuff. You wouldn't, and then her kid is talented. You wouldn't just shut her kid out as like her legacy and stuff, and then just focus on a character that's not even her legacy and turn her into famous. But what do I know? Probably Disney would do that. The thing here is, let's work on now Cobra Kai. Let's talk about it. So this is more addressed to the way that they treated some of the characters in Cobra Kai Season 6, Part 2. And there is a leak, guys. There is a little teaser trailer on Netflix or on YouTube for Netflix. You can see Sam and Robbie training, and basically Gunner, I think is the guy's name, is trying to persuade the All Valley. So it is going back to the All Valley for them to fight their final fight. And I understand that in one of the trailers it said Cobra Kai never dies. And I understand you guys, fan favorites and fan people, are just going to be like, I want Miguel and Tori to win, blah, blah, blah. And I understand that. But what you see in Cobra Kai is that with Mary Mauser and stuff, in the interviews I've seen, she's not happy with the way that Sam's character is going and stuff. And I understand this. This is where I'm talking about that legacy characters need to have some shine. When we go to Cobra Kai Season 6, Part 2, it's just really about Tori and Robbie. You see that Quan is kind of stuck out of the spotlight until he fights his big bad, which is Robbie. And Robbie's big bad is Quan, and then they have to put in all that bullshit with Axel and Miguel, which was completely unnecessary. Also think it was unnecessary to kill Quan off. But you have all of this bullshit with, Tori getting distracted, Robbie getting distracted, Miguel yelling at Robbie. It's like you didn't even care about any of your fights. Tori's fighting like it's not even affecting her whatsoever, and she doesn't get distracted until later in the series and stuff, or later in the season later in those 5 episodes. And well, they don't allow like the friends, allow the rivalry to affect their friendship off the mat and stuff. They're still friends. Like Tori and Sam are still friends. I want it to be earned. I want Sam to actually fight Tori and actually earn it this time around with no like cheating by the ref and everything. But I also think what you have to realize is that the show does a bad representation of the LaRusso name and also the Lawrence name. Now, honestly, I understand that Robbie wasn't around, or Johnny wasn't around to raise Robbie and teach him karate from the very beginning and stuff, and failed as a father and was a deadbeat. And I understand that. But with like Sam and Mary Mauser, you can see she's not very happy and stuff because you're not giving these legacy characters in Cobra Kai a chance to have their shine and stuff. And that's why I personally, my fan favorites and my picks are Robbie and Sam because they deserve to win and stuff. And I guess they're going the kind of the route. Now, Kreese, Mr. Miyagi, and Mr. Han were all right. Okay, let me just explain how they were all right. It's not about the trophy. It's not about the stupid trophy. It's showing that you can be a fighter and be a champion and stuff. And then what Mr. Miyagi says to Daniel when he gets hurt and stuff, you don't have to fight anymore and stuff. You've already proven you're a fighter. Win, lose doesn't matter anymore. You don't need to win the trophy to prove a point. You've already proven that you can fight and stuff. And then Mr. Han says the same thing. But obviously Dre says to him, you told me I can choose whether to get back up or not. I'm asking to get back up. Why won't you help me? And he says, because I don't want to see you in any more pain and stuff. But they're all right about that. Like, it's not about the trophy. It's about proving that you're a champion. So I guess they're kind of going that route, showing that Sam and Robbie are good fighters, but they don't need to win the trophy. And while that's good and everything, the whole entire thing is a little iffy for me because I think that Sam should at least win one trophy, whether Tori gets stripped of the All Valley and it's Sam's trophy, or Sam actually wins the whole entire thing. Because if Zara can get beat by Tori in a brawl fight or anything and stuff, Sam can definitely beat Zora in a tournament setting fight. I mean, she almost beat Tori, and she technically beat Tori and stuff. And if that's the truth, Sam's always been the better fighter and stuff. So I don't understand it. Now for me, I'm writing a fan fiction of Cobra Kai. This is not a promotion for this video whatsoever. But I will talk about it eventually. I'm waiting until season 6 is officially done. But in that story, basically, I gave these characters, which is basically Daniel has more kids and stuff, and one of the kids is Mia LaRusso, and one of his kids is Zach LaRusso. Basically, what I said is that they both fought in All Valleys and stuff, and they're both 3-time All Valley champs and everything. And then I got some guys named Barnes and stuff and Silver, and they're champions as well, international champs and All Valley champs as well. So with that being said, I think this is where I would have rewrote it as the writers. I would have said either there's a junior All Valley championship and Sam fought in a couple and won a couple up until 8 years old where she hung up her karate gi and stuff. And then the announcer could have said when she fought again in season 4 for the fight, will she continue her trophy gain and continue her father's legacy, or will she be stopped by Tori Nichols and stuff? And it would have been such a better atmosphere for that. Now I understand Robbie wasn't around, so we can't really give him any trophies or anything, but the whole entire thing where he spirals. Second place, second place, second place. I'm so sick and tired of the legacy characters coming in second place or being treated unfairly, whether it's, oh, let's power scale them improperly or something along the lines of that. The same can be said about this with Dragon Ball Z. Gohan was supposed to be the next new powerful character, and then they brought Goku back for the Buu Saga, and they made him weak again. And then they brought him back and made him strong again. Then they made him weak again for Goku to actually defeat Buu and stuff. And it was just so stupid along the lines of that because Goku's legacy is Gohan and, his kids. And the legacy of your family or your father or your mother is usually you're their legacy and stuff. And it's just kind of disappointing. Now, we got to see how it ends, but ultimately, I found it to be disappointing, lackluster, to disrespect the legacy characters like this. John Hurwitz, I love you. You're a great writer, but you definitely fucked up in a way of not giving the legacy characters a chance to actually get their shine, show that they can actually win a trophy, whether it matters or not, show that they can actually go out a champion for their final fight, and it doesn't really look like you went that way. And I know another thing, this is a quote from Friday Night Lights. You fumble the ball, we all fumble the ball. You score a touchdown, we all score a touchdown. You score, we score. You score the final shot, we all score the final shot. We all win and stuff. And I understand that, but to a certain point, you also want to be the person on the podium. You want to be there You want to be the person on the podium, like in Le Mans. You want a podium. You want to be a legend. You want to go, you want to be immortal, basically. You want to be there on that podium and stuff. You worked so hard. I don't care if I came in third in an Olympic event. I got bronze. I'm on the podium. You're not on the podium. And that's where it's just like, I want to be on the podium, and you're not giving it to them, whether coming in second or first. I want to see them actually win it, and they're not. But that's all I got for you guys. So until next time, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts on legacy characters and how people treat them in their shows and everything. All right, one final thing I'm going to add is that the trailer dropped, so I will be giving you the teaser trailer and the other trailer down below for Cobra Kai. But in that trailer, we see self-doubt and self-pity, where Robbie tells Miguel, last time it didn't make a difference. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't beat Axel and stuff. And it looks like he's probably going to get injured, and they're going to give it to Miguel to finish off the fight, either Cobra Kai or something. And then you see Sam with self-doubt and self-pity as well. She's like, what am I even fighting for anymore? And Daniel's like, I don't know, kiddo. I don't know. But you have to go out there and fight. And let's face it, if Tori can beat Zora, Sam can certainly beat Zora. Sam has always proven to be the better fighter than Tori. I just don't want Sam to step down. I want it to be earned. But I also think that Sam should beat Tori and face Zora. It's time to give the legacy characters their shine and stuff. But that's all I got for you guys. So until next time, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. And I'm not going to talk about the trailer because, frankly, I just want to skip the trailers and just get right into the show and do my show review videos for the final 5 episodes, because ultimately I just don't care about talking about the trailer. It's done. Quan is dead officially, and that's that. So we'll see what happens, but that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you in the next one.